Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. It's great to have you here because in this segment, I want to talk about something that I really think needs to be addressed a little more, and that's your first aid in the workshop. But not just first aid like a normal first aid cabinet filled with Hello Kitty band-aids. Disney print, oh, these actually didn't come with the cabinet. No, I just bought these for myself. But the cabinet itself, frankly, means that if you got a scrape, you got a cut, you had a headache, you're gonna be just fine. Maybe you need to clean your ears. Oh wait, you're not meant to do that. Most first aid cabinets in the workplace don't equip you very well for some of the serious things that can happen in a workshop environment. I hope that you remember, about a year and a bit ago, I did this phenomenal series with Prometheus Medical and Malcolm Russell back in the UK, where we simulated some catastrophic accidents that could very easily happen in the workshop. Every single day that we're working, we're exposing ourselves to enormous hazards. There are sharp pieces of steel everywhere that can be walked into. We're dealing with angle grinders. People are frequently cutting themselves with an angle grinder, and it's not pretty when you do. We're dealing with blades, heavy equipment, and so when an accident happens, there's a very good chance that it's going to be the type of accident that requires intervention in seconds or minutes, as opposed to the 15 minutes to half an hour that it might take to get an ambulance to arrive. And that's why we are really passionate about having medical equipment on us, having medical equipment in the workshop, and I'd like to show you these two product offerings that we have. The first product I want to talk about is the TACMed Solutions Gen 4 tourniquet that we're offering. This thing is great. I like this because it ends up being just a little bit slimmer, and it means that for a long time I've been able to have a tourniquet in my pocket wherever I go, which means that, hey, a leg gets cut off, an arm gets cut off, an angle grinder slips onto your leg, your femoral artery is bleeding, well, you at least have something to do while you wait for help to get there. Seriously, if you're bleeding from an arterial wound on an extremity, which is very easy, you get trapped in a piece of machinery, you get caught by an angle grinder, an ambulance isn't going to be any help. Which is why it's important for us to have the tools and the training to be able to deal with them. The next product that I want to talk about is this. This is the Ankle Medical Kit from the Warrior Poet Society. And what this offers you is in a very compact size, in a way that can be carried very discreetly and very comfortably right under your trouser leg. You've got some essential IFAC components on you, and you can even add things to it. You will see that on our website you have the option to buy the kit as is without anything inside it, or with compressed gauze, trauma dressing, trauma shears, which are utterly fantastic to have on you even outside of medical circumstances. A pair of gloves if you're treating somebody else. It's always good to have that to make sure you don't get any bloodborne diseases. And this one has a cat tourniquet from North American Rescue, as well as an airway. The kit still has place for lots of other stuff. I keep an EpiPen on me because I have some food allergies that make me stop breathing. I'm also quite fond of putting a Sharpie in the kit and a Leatherman. It's always good to have a multi-tool on you, and you're always missing Sharpies. What's also cool is the ends of the kit open up to reveal these little secret compartments. You can throw some cash in there, you can go ahead and throw a razor blade in there, whatever you want. I also don't like loud things, and so I have earplugs in there to save me from the loud things. The red liner on the kit is extremely breathable, and overall it is a very comfortable EDC item to have. I'm very fond of it because it means that even if I'm out and about without a backpack for me to carry something more like this in, stay tuned for more info on that soon. The self-save kit is coming. Without needing a backpack to carry that around, I can still, whether it is I'm going out for a steak dinner, whether it is I'm getting on a plane to go fly somewhere, I can still have some really essential items with me. You can run around with this thing on, you can go for a hike, it's not cumbersome, you're not clacking your ankles with it. Frankly, you really don't notice it. It's discreet, and you get to end up having a whole lot of potentially life-saving equipment on you. Of course, guys, really important thing to do is get some training. Having the tools isn't all there is to it. There are Stop the Bleed classes all around the country, similar things all around the world where you can learn about how to deal with kind of major hemorrhaging events. If you want to learn more about the medical items that we stock at the Alec Steele Co., hit the link in the description. I'd love to see you there. Thanks. Bye-bye.